It appears that something big is happening at Tesla right now. Farzad tweeted, okay, what just happened? Something has happened. This was in response to this tweet: I am become meme, destroyer of shores, and they keep coming back for more, says Elon Musk. This second part was tweeted just now. This, of course, could just be in response to Tesla being up 140% year to date. But I don't know, Tesla stock just dropped about 10% right after earnings, and if it didn't, then I would say more likely maybe this is not a big deal. But looking at Tesla stock dropping like this so quickly, seeing Elon say and they keep coming back for more, it makes me think that there's something huge going on over at Tesla at this very moment. Obviously, Elon knows the specs of the Cybertruck now and probably what the pricing is actually going to be. He also probably has a pretty good idea of how long the production upgrades will actually take this quarter, and that's why perhaps he tweeted this. So while certainly this could be nothing, there is a very good chance there's something seriously good going on over at Tesla at this moment. And now let's go through the rest of today's Tesla stock news. Elon also tweeted, Dojo is arguably the biggest computer architecture overhaul since Cray. Doesn't mean it succeeds, but it doesn't lack for boldness. Year to date, Tesla already reached 68% of last year's revenue. Beautiful growth. We have good news for Tesla in Giga Berlin. Tesla Giga Berlin is no longer under investigation in a hazardous materials warehouse case. However, Giga Berlin has been a little bit of a headache. There's always an environmental group on Giga Berlin, and I don't think that is really going to change. This is just one step in the positive direction for now. But good news overall. Gary Black says that offering 84-month EV loans is a much better solution than cutting EV prices to combat higher interest rates. I have also seen a lot of people say things like, who would ever take an 84-month loan? This is terrible for the consumer, but I would argue otherwise actually. This is an EV, not a gas-powered vehicle. If you are buying a gas-powered vehicle, yeah, I think you can certainly make that point. But with an EV, the vehicle is going to last a lot longer. Little maintenance, a lot less repairs. You also save money on gas. And for many people, if Tesla wouldn't have this option, they wouldn't even be able to buy a Tesla vehicle because Teslas are still not all that cheap. Look at how good Tesla's vision system is. Wow. That was an accident avoided. Interesting news from Drive Tesla Canada. Tesla seems to have updated their daily charging limit recommendations on the app. Our Model Y long range says 90% now, although for a Model Y performance, it says 80%. Other people are sharing their own screenshots. Model Y performance seems like it's 90%. Another Model Y performance, 90%. This one is a 2022 model. However, this person says that he went from 90 to 80% brand new 2023 Tesla Model Y long range. A 2022 Model 3 long range now says 80%. Previously, it said 90%. Model Y 4680 running on this software version states 80% versus 90% before the update. I'm curious to see how the second generation 4680 cells are going to hold up. All-in billionaire Tesla stock investor Leo Cogvan is no longer tweeting about Tesla really, he's now talking about happiness, which is good. Elon replied to this tweet by saying accurate. This is a summary of the earnings call. You may pause and read if you like. I'll just go through this last paragraph. Frankly, it's ridiculous that we have positive free cash flow in a capital-intensive business while investing massive amounts of money in new technologies. We actually make our stuff, said Elon on the earnings call. Volvos are known for their safety, but this is how a Volvo at the bottom compares to a Tesla above. Wow. Xpeng is reportedly installing a 12,000-ton Giga press at its Guangzhou plant supplied by GHT. If true, this is the biggest casting machine ever made for vehicle manufacturing. Like Elon said on the earnings call just now, probably this is how all cars will be made in the future. We had some bad but then good news about the FSD transfer if you want to take advantage of it. I got 100% clarification from Tesla. If you use the FSD transfer, it will not stay on the vehicle once it leaves your Tesla account, even through a private sale. This email here was probably from the Tesla team confirming that. But then, good news. I was sent a new FSD transfer to sign. Number 4 clause has been changed, and I was told FSD will stay with the new car in the event of a private sale. This is good news for Tesla, but bad news for Volvo. Production delay for Volvo's electric SUV X90 confirmed by the CEO, attributing it to the complexity of a LiDAR system software. Expected production moved from 2021 to potentially Q3 2024. Tesla prioritizes FSD that works, whereas the others prioritize something that can be sold. Tesla FSD is scalable, others, well, only to some limited scale. Tesla will go from 0 to 1 instantly when it happens, others will never go to 1 but will be stuck at 0.2 to 0.7 endlessly. I don't think he will ever really try to HD map all of the little rural areas that people never really go to, basically ever. But Tesla's full self-driving will be able to drive anywhere and everywhere as long as a vehicle is physically actually able to drive. Greg from Twitter held a Twitter space called "No One Talk Until We Summon Elon Musk," and indeed, they ended up summoning Elon Musk. Elon said yesterday, "It should have been done a long time ago. Sorry it took so long. We are cutting off the Twitter logo off the building with blowtorches. It's gotta come off somehow." Elon is indeed being serious. X.com now points to Twitter.com. I love the new name X.com as long as we don't add any more X's. I'm just not sure how my tweets will be called. Will they be called X's? That could certainly make sense because some bad tweets can come back and haunt you. So, perhaps yes. By the way, Elon was playing Diablo when he joined the Twitter space, and Greg apologized for making Elon die in Diablo. I haven't played video games in years, but 2 decades ago, I played a lot of Diablo 2 that you see on screen here. Since Elon is in the mood of destroying shores, let's listen to Elon and what he said about them a little bit earlier.
Tesla was under massive attack by the short and distort, where they take a short position and then they do everything possible to trash the company in every 6 ways to Sunday. And they were successful. And this has now happened to Tesla twice. It happened in 2013, and it happened in basically 2017 through 2019. I mean, the intensity of the attack was crazy. And I was like, man, this you know, it would like cause you to lose faith in humanity, the degree to which this went on. And like, we don't have shorting in like private companies. The vast majority of companies, over 90%, are private, and you cannot short them. And yet somehow we get private companies get things done. So there's a perniciously false effective markets argument made for shorting, and but it is vice disguised as virtue.
Gary Black just pointed out something that could be quite bearish for Tesla stock. "I'm struggling with rebranding Twitter to X and losing the Little Bluebirds brand equity. Today, everything works together, retweet or retweet on Twitter, and the Bluebird reinforces that Twitter is the best platform to announce big events. Not sure what the verb will be to tweet. Does one exit, or what tweets will be now called? Either way, advertisers who dislike change may wait to see how the branding change impacts advertising efficacy." Does that mean Elon is a lot more likely to sell Tesla stock? Certainly something to think about. Elon just retweeted 2 tweets from the CEO of Twitter. "X is the future state of unlimited interactivity centered in audio, video," I like the video part, "messaging, payments, banking, creating a global marketplace for ideas, goods, services, and opportunities. Powered by AI, X will connect us all in ways we are just beginning to imagine. It's an exceptionally rare thing in life or in business that you get a second chance to make another big impression. Twitter made one massive impression and changed the way we communicate. Now X will go further, transforming the global town square." I found this excerpt to be really interesting. This is from a book that is about to be published about Elon. This is about X.com, which became PayPal. One of Musk's management tactics then, as later, was to set an insane deadline and drive colleagues to meet it. He did that in the fall of 1999 by announcing in what one engineer called a dick move. that X.com would launch to the public on Thanksgiving weekend. In the weeks leading up to that, Musk prowled the office each day, including Thanksgiving, in a nervous-making frenzy and slept under his desk most nights. One of the engineers who went home at 2 a.m. Thanksgiving morning got a call from Musk at 11 a.m. asking him to come back in because another engineer had worked all night and was not running on full thrusters anymore. Such behavior produced drama and resentments, but also success. When the product went live that weekend, all the employees marched to a nearby ATM where Musk inserted an X.com debit card, cashed, wore it out, and the team celebrated. And this highlighted part here is very interesting, even though this was said more than 20 years ago. If you fix all the reasons why a consumer would take money out of the system, he says, Elon, then it will be the place where all the money is. And that would make it a multi-trillion-dollar company. How many multi-trillion-dollar companies did he have back then? 0? Even today, we only have $6 trillion companies and only 3 multi-trillion-dollar companies. Just like I said it before, I think Twitter, well, the new version of Twitter, which is going to be X.com, is quite likely to become a trillion-dollar company in market cap. And YouTube says you should watch this video next, but if you haven't finished watching this Elon Musk interview, watch this one first. My name is Matt Posius. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.